when last we left off, I believe we were in the caravan.
Eating candy.
Lanchos isn't dead.
Lanchos isn't dead.
Lanchos and cheese.
And we were on our way into Ossivar.
And you had just sent some candy to him too, right?
Yes, and then he told me that I should take candy from hags.
Right.
Judgy.
I know Judgy McJudgerson.
And then, yeah. What else did he give me? I gave him some dust. Nope, that was before.
We tried to give him the book, and then you were like, maybe we should have given him the book.
Right.
Yeah, because I took that back.
Okay, so while we're sitting in the caravan, I kind of want to get because I was gone a couple sessions there. Now, you went into the city, and there was some sort of titan that collected knowledge or something like that, or libraries, or...
Okay, so, like, we went into this, like, underground city that's up ahead in the tunnel. And it's full of undead librarians, as far as we can tell.
Okay.
Just everybody writing in their own personal novel. And, like, they all worship or are in service of this one dude who is maybe dead, maybe undead, Vargath, who consumes souls?
Knowledge. I thought it was knowledge.
And knowledge, but souls are consumed by Vargath.
His name is Vorgath the Rememberer.
Yeah.
Died from a worm.
He used to be huge, like a titan. And then the worm, spelled with a Y,
Yeah, that's right.
came into this establishment, maybe drilling down through the town.
Okay, is that what made the square thing, or was that something else?
That was my peeps.
Uh-oh.
My adjacent peeps. What was the name of their place again? Sorry. The
Malresh.
The Malresh. So they make square tunnels. I made a square little tunnel.
Right.
Like
the cubby?
a cubby. As I was eating through that metal and getting swole.
Nice.
And now we're gonna take the caravan and perform in the city. And also there's a living tower, a tower of living metal.
Okay.
In that town.
Is that
And my brain is telling me that I need to go lick the frosting off that cake. So hopefully I will be able to resist that until it's time to leave, because I'm pretty sure that is a town-ending event.
That's the worm.
Is that the worm?
Is the worm what it wants to eat?
The worm is the building.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
basically, the way I understood it was the Titan kind of is this town, and the worm was like a spear basically that pierced through it and killed it, and they are living, maybe this is a little bit of an inference, but they're living inside of this Titan's like encapsulated body.
Yes.
And so inside the town is all made of bones, which would kind of coincide with the fact that it's inside of him, it's made of his bones.
okay.
And then, like she said, there's like a bunch of little freaky skeleton zombie people that are walking around like collecting knowledge.
Yeah, and some sort of bulbous thing hanging from the
Yeah, that
ceiling or
emits light.
something. Yeah.
Some sort of.
Was that the worm?
No.
Was that part of the
No.
worm?
The worm is this
Like spear
like
thing.
coiled. It's like a coiled tower or spire. I think it was. What
So there are coiled spires in the town, like multiples, and then there is this monolith style like spear of metal kind of angled up through one end of the cavern.
Okay. And they're always on a quest for knowledge or something, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. So the rememberer feeds off
Vorgath,
of.
remember, yeah.
He feeds off of knowledge. So like the the premise that Larry gave us was that like it would consume whole like people and whole civilizations to collect their knowledge.
Okay. So I guess my main concern is I have a hag book. You guys have a couple books.
Well, I
You
stole
have-
that from them.
Right?
So they
Okay.
have some libraries that they can't reach because apparently none of them can fly. And so we looted one of them without
Oh.
knowing that
Okay.
they wanted that stuff, so they're probably gonna be real mad.
Okay, good to know. Now, don't you have a book that is like a copy machine or something, or is that you?
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I have the. So
Okay.
we kind of talked briefly. My and your topic conversation was these beings collect knowledge for this Titan. You have a book, a codex, if you will, of like
The
hag
hags, yeah, the
information,
directory, yeah.
and you have a very powerful
The one that.
pedagogue book.
Oh yeah.
I would not, under any circumstances, pull that out and
See,
show
No.
them.
That's why I'm wondering,
They would probably-
do we hide these things before we travel into town? As a group, we need to kind of
I mean, we
collaborate.
should probably hide the books.
I mean, yeah, put them in a bag of holding or something for
or-
that one.
Yeah.
With a box. Can the box be opened?
I don't know. Can the box be open? I'm assuming it can be.
Box.
It's a box.
When it was shown to you, you may know how to open it, if you can remember. But the mechanism behind it is very tricky.
Okay, so I probably can't open up the box. Let's just assume.
But the land shows explicitly
You have a
told
box.
you do not open the box.
That as well. So
And you have a box too, correct?
Yeah, I have.
So-
But feel free to open the box
No.
whenever you want.
I'll trust Lanchos.
I have a box, but it's sitting on the roof of the caravan, so is it really going to be any more protected up there?
Yeah.
than-
I mean, I'll just keep the pedagogue on my person. So I'll just tuck it under.
Okay, so
And
we
a
have
robe.
2 boxes and enough books, right? How are they going to instinctively know that we have stuff, or I don't know.
Well, being that the first thing I want to address is like I have that orb. It's affixed to the staff that I'm probably not going to be using anymore. So I can take that orb, put it back in the box where it was. It is still wrapped in that
Mhm. Ribbon.
scripture ribbon.
Yep.
So it should be that if I remember correctly, the scripture ribbon doesn't protect it. It just makes it tangible, because before it was like affixed in place and you couldn't do anything with it.
Correct.
So the ribbon just made it tangible. It doesn't necessarily make it stable when put
Correct.
with Guil's orb. So I think for now the best thing is to put it back in the box where it's at, on the roof by my nest, and leave it there, or give it to Min. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, and you also have a new sickle
Yeah.
and
Scott, yeah.
and so a necklace of sharp
Yeah, I got all
pointy
sorts
things.
of-
Yeah, you got some stuff.
So
Okay.
You know,
many
if you
weapons.
don't like it anymore, you could see if management would trade you for something else.
The staff? The staff,
Or the orb.
well, I don't know if I want to give management the orb. We really don't even know the purpose of it. I mean, we know it's like a portal into the astral sea. That you can like poke your head in there and look into the astral sea, which I'm pretty sure is also what Guil's orb is.
Wait, which orb?
The orb that in the
box.
box.
Oh,
Do you
but
know
we
what it
it?
is?
No.
Okay, well I know what my orb is, and it's a portal into the astral sea.
No, because Lanchos never told me what was in the box, right? He just said, you got to get this to point B
And don't look at it.
and don't open it.
Oh.
And don't try to take shortcuts.
Whatever.
So I wonder if it if we rubbed our orbs together gently, if it would be like a
Make another orb.
Right? Maybe it's like a
baby
telescope.
orb. No, it would be like a
Two worlds
like a bag of holding and a bag of holding sort of situation
I
where if
think
they
that's what it'd do.
connected, it would like explode.
Yeah, well, yeah, we wanted to keep them apart. so we don't do that.
I'm just trying to think of the best place to... I think we already established that we don't put those into pocket dimension. Like, I could not take that orb and put it into my haversack of holding, or that would
Correct.
be a really bad problem.
Well, let's just hide our shit. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, that's it. I was like, maybe I just give the hag book back to the hag and then get it later.
Is there any spot, like, because I gave them the cool quarterstaff that I had, the one that like split into swords, to make this scythe. So the quarterstaff I have right now is just like a +2 quarterstaff. Is that orb that I have affixed to it, is there any place on the scythe that I could affix it to there? Like maybe in like the pommel of the bottom of the scythe? It doesn't offer any sort of, to my knowledge, you've never told me, it doesn't offer any sort of benefit having it there. It was just kind of something I kept as like
You can.
I don't like that reaction.
It's totally something you
The
can do.
patented Larry response. folks.
Yeah, you can do that, sure.
Maybe I don't want to do that. That was like me giving that mechanical book to Iron Shows. He had the same reaction. I'm like, maybe I just won't do that.
Right.
Just let's hide our shit upon our persons, and
Okay.
sure it'll be fine. Stab anyone who tries to steal it.
Right. Okay.
Are you holding on to the mechanical book?
Yes, I believe I have that. Yeah. And my petty eye.
No, I probably don't want to put this orb on this side because then it's going to be just out in the open. So yeah, I'll I don't know.
Just stick it up your
Yeah,
bar or something.
yeah.
Like an egg.
Right.
A little like
Sit on it like a
little
like a
Or
penguin.
put
or-
influencer
Just
a
put it
little
under your
pocket
shirt.
dimension butt plug. You just pop it in there and hold it in.
Just
I mean, it's like,
It's derailed already, folks. 10 minutes in. I think that's.
I think we've gotten a good review of where we're at right now. I think.
Exactly. Welcome to season
Like-
3.
Turn around, like ruffle the feathers, and there's your. All right, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're all. What is that?
Oh god.
Okay, so you got that.
Does not have a flared base. That's gonna be a problem.
to roll in combat to see if it falls
There's
out.
a little bit of that ribbon hanging out,
Right.
so you can get it back out.
it's like a ripcord.
Oh, God. Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
Anyways, folks. So,
What was that, like 10 minutes it took us just to go way?
yeah.
Yep.
To derail.
Did you guys get rid of all the Herald Stones?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we flew all over to kind of scatter them.
Okay. So,
I think I still have some. I haven't.
well, you weren't.
No, they
you
were
weren't.
I wasn't. We weren't a
Separate.
part of that. You and I don't think.
Min gave us a bunch to spread around the Bone City.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've been
what-
all
what?
over that city now.
I know. I thought I got a bag of stones from
Seeds.
management.
Seeds.
Yeah.
Seeds.
That's it. Okay, got a new
Management
book.
babies.
Okay.
And I have a bag of seeds, don't I?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They told us to put them on
Corpses.
specifically like
People.
juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy
As
corpses.
Ashley would put it, fleshy, juicy corpses.
Yeah.
Fresh and dead corpse.
Well, just some with some meat on them, not skeletons. Because I was like, look at all these skeletons. They're like, no, not happening.
Is Ashley on camera?
Mhm.
I was just looking. It looked like it was going more this
Oh
way.
yeah. No, she's
Okay.
thoroughly on camera.
All right. There you go. Larry, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a monster because that's what you do when you're playing D&D. Is you kill monsters
We have a Red Bull over here.
because you have
That
wings.
gives me wings. That's right.
I have Gatorade.
Do you have a
Highball.
I've never heard of- what is that?
Look at that.
Oh.
Sparkling water.
Five,
Energy.
5 sponsorships.
I really like them. They
Yep.
come in different flavors.
I've never seen those before.
See, and we have this other thing going
You have
on.
to give
Like,
them at, like,
we're reverse
Whole Foods or
sponsoring
fancy
them.
co-ops
Right.
and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, so.
right. We
Well,
give
my
them our
girlfriend works
money.
at a fancy co-op, so I'm sure they have it.
They really appreciate it though.
They do. As you approach the town, is there anything that you want to do? You got just a couple minutes before you kind of come up over that lip into the town.
I think last time I broke out my slingshot that I had got a
Mhm.
while back, and so I'm just kind of puttering around with that.
Okay.
You know, I might try shooting some seeds here and there just to see what happens, but...
Okay.
Can we say that I've attuned to the scythe
Sure.
and the, like, crazy chain weapon that I need?
Sure.
Chain sash?
Yep. It took a little time to get underway, and it was a fair distance. So.
Now, is this the Lich City, the Osvar?
Yeah, Asalar.
Asivar? Okay.
Are you in the menagerie or are you in your nest?
In the nest.
Okay. So you'll notice that the squareness of the tunnel at a certain point kind of stops and it becomes round, or rounder as you continue forward. Like you get to this point where the road turns to the right, and you can see again the site that you've just recently seen. Stretching out in front of you, there is a large cavern. To the right, there is that metal spire, which we know to be the worm. In the center, hanging from the top, there is this
Uvula.
red.
Bulbous.
I was going to use another word, but I decided against it.
Ball sack,
Not the one I was thinking of.
Teabag.
testicle,
Clitoris.
nipple.
Stalagmite. There we go. My Stalactite. There you go. Thank you for correcting me.
Stalactites hold tight to the
Yeah, and
ceiling.
stalagmites you
might
might
get
trip
to the
over.
ceiling, yeah.
I think I got that one from like He-Man.
It's like how you remember which one's a dromedary and which one's a Bactrin for camels.
Really?
Because the one hump makes a D, dromedary, and then the two hump makes a B.
How many
Bactrin.
How many camel tattoos do you have?
I just have the one.
Okay.
I always wanted
Is
to
it
get another one.
toes?
Huh? No. It's actual two camels.
Yeah, on her back.
One's a Bactrin, one's a dromedary. So.
Oh yeah, I used to smoke candles too.
Oh, sorry, no, never mind. Well, no, the camels used to make like fancy ones, and so they made like this orange mint one, which was actually really good because I had that, and they were in fancy, cute little tins.
Right back in the day.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a few of those
Smoking
somewhere.
was cool.
Yeah.
before the
Before the
Vaping?
health officials started.
vaping.
Vaping.
Yeah, the vaping. You can see the kind of the central area laying out ahead of you, and now you can clock where you had passed, and you can see all the little like mist streams going to the center of town. It's actually kind of entertaining because you see all of these clerics like out there just scribing down everything, right? Like,
Holy fuck, get out here! There's so much stuff going on!
He puts his slingshot in his waistband. He's like taking all this in, and he breaks out the jelly sandwich from the hag. So he's getting just jelly everywhere. So I imagine they're gonna love him in there.
I just imagine this is like the crazy, like they're in a city where they probably have nothing but just them in there, like just writing the same sort of things going on. Like they have a circus full of literal freaks come through.
I mean, there was that entire book about grass.
Yeah, there's not much going on.
Yeah.
Really detailed too.
Yep. They were just thrilled.
so as you make your winding way, now you guys are seeing the streets kind of from a different perspective because before you had flown. What you see is all of the buildings appear to be, and Otter, you think you would be able to pick this up pretty clearly. All the buildings appear to be mostly bone. There's some like green gooey kind of vine looking things on it that have a pale greenish glow. Every once in a while you can see where there's like a scrape mark on the bone itself, like where maybe it didn't heal or something, but like it is clear that these things were kind of etched out of living bone and then had a chance to heal. And you can, like, the city goes on in many blocks from where you are, and they're not exactly like straight square blocks. They're kind of like they're kind of swervy, curvy blocks. And so like you can, like, while you're going down this one, you can look down this one and you can see like a unique looking building over there. And then you can get past this and you can look back and you can see where the two kind of come together like this. But it's these weird, like
a Dr. Seuss kind of
semi-rounded straight lines, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel... It's not in such a way that it makes you feel uncomfortable, right? There's a very kind of soothing architecture here where even though you're probably more accustomed to seeing things laid out squarely in a city, the way that this is laid out, like, it feels kind of like second nature to you, to all of you. And there's a sense of just calm and peace. Like, there's a lot of scribes who are coming to the side of the road and just madly just writing everything down, right? But it's all really quiet. Like, there's no fanfare, there's no little kids. It's just people actively writing away.
Now, are these scribes, are they human size? Are they elf? What are they?
They are primarily human sized.
Okay.
Some are a little bit taller and thinner. Some are a little bit more short and squat.
So some are big boned, huh?
Yes, but it's not like the skeletons are like, you see these skulls here, right? They have like definition and cracks, and like you can see feature, right? These skeletons almost look more like they have been worn down from just, I don't know, the sands of time.
Sure.
Right? Like the fine features of the bone have been smoothed away. They look almost polished in some cases.
Okay.
You certainly see a few that look way more polished than the others, but you don't see a lot that are, let's say, within the last 100 years, right? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
Except for the Manitar.
Except for the Manitar.
Juicy man.
Yep. He's still red.
Did he die?
He's dead. Yeah.
Is he still in the town? Isn't like the center
he's
town?
the new guy.
Oh.
We were making jokes. He was new.
We watched some like WWE wrestling move.
Because he had
Nice.
shoes. We found him.
Most of these skeletons are just literally a pile of walking bones, but they have a sash or a garment that kind of allows you to put them into like castes or groups.
Beauty queen.
Yep. The only real fanfare you can hear is the sounds of the fish and frogs from the illusionary herald stones, and they are just swimming towards the center of town. You guys get there and you kind of go through the standard rigmarole of getting set up. As you do so, you find yourselves literally besieged by these bony scribes. Everybody just not necessarily being in the way, but they're there in the way.
Sure.
Right? Just because they don't know not to be in the way. What do you guys want to do as the carnival is getting set up?
I'm just kind of taking it in, but still doing my duties, I suppose. Are you passing out flyers? Are you on top of the caravan? Or are you?
I'm not gonna hand out flyers. I'll hand out carbon flyers. Just printing press a bunch of them out of the book.
Right.
Okay.
I'll distribute those. By the way, so I'm wearing my cloak of the Doom something? Doom Shepherd, which is an artifact that says undead treat you as an ally, will warn. Do they treat me nicer than other people or not?
They, like, as you come, they will willingly get out of your way. Whereas,
Can they talk?
oh yeah, they can talk, but they're not actively talking. But if you talk to them, they will say something. Do you want to say something to one of them? You notice, like, you just, because you're wearing this and you're curious, you see where some of them are just kind of standing in the way, and like the other carnies have to like kind of like gently nudge them. But when you walk by one, they'll just kind of like step out of your way.
Oh, sweet. VIP. I will hand out the flyers and kind of like herd them to like the areas where they're supposed to be.
Okay.
It's like, here, friend, like, here, take this, and then I'll just kind of like take them like 2 steps to the left and like, like.
Okay.
Well, they look at that and then furiously write wherever I've stopped them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm helping.
And you still have your lantern?
I do. It is kind of like slung over one arm, hanging from my elbow.
You gotta get that mounted on you.
I know. I need one of those
You-
hats where it.
Yeah.
There is one skeleton that you see, and you see it like as you're kind of like shushing them. You see that inside their body there is like a lodged piece of metal, and that metal has a slight glint to it, to your eye.
What is it? Like, can I do an investigation? roll
You
or
can.
something? Okay.
It's probably
Well, but I want to know if it's like what, shrapnel? Is it like an artificial heart? What is it? Okay. I'm gonna go first. I rolled a 14 plus and what is that? Investigation or perception or
Say investigation.
okay. That is 19.
19. So, explain to me the level of understanding that Drax has of mechanical things.
He doesn't have a lot. I mean, like he's found some interesting items like while he was digging around in caves, right? But usually they're broken or they're like rusty or they're old. So I mean, like he's not stupid, but I don't know that he would know like top grade medical devices or like this
Okay.
is a
So, what Drax sees is a Dan, you want to draw for me?
Okay.
Like I'm gonna draw it out, and we'll just kind of.
You want to draw it?
No,
or
I
I
want
can
you to draw it.
type
I'm gonna describe it to you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So it is kind of spiral shaped, like a seashell,
Okay.
with little protrusions that almost look like bolts, kind of coming out of it in a couple different places.
Okay.
There are some like corrugated wires, like MC or Geiger style
Okay, yeah.
wires that are like burrowed into the bone, and like as you're looking at it, one of the little bolts like goes out and goes in. What you got there, Dan?
Do I think that's a medical device, or do I think
I
it's
don't
like
know.
a
Give
parasite?
me
much
a
like
medical.
living
Give
metal
me a
that
medical
is-
check.
Oh,
Medicine
yeah.
check.
So good at that.
I know. I love it.
In my vast opinion,
Okay.
natural 20.
That.
It looks like that, roughly
Okay, so
speaking.
kind of the bolts and then the little wires in there, then kind of Geigerish
Yep.
segments, I guess.
If this is some kind of
For
medical
20
device, if this is some kind of medical device, it is some kind of organ that you have never heard of or seen.
Okay, so I was thinking if it's
It-
not a
it's-
medical device, is it somehow related to that living metal thing burrowing through the bone?
It looks way more like it should be part of that than part of this guy.
Ooh.
But it is like burrowed into the bone of this creature, this skeleton. Kind of up in the like upper left hand like rib cage section,
Sure.
like where the top lobe of the lung would be.
Hey, friend. Is that normal? I'll point at the thing. Are you doing okay?
Give me a charisma check with advantage.
How much charisma do you need with a skeleton?
That is cocked. I wish it weren't.
That was pretty cool. Like bounced and landed on top of the other dice.
So 11 plus persuasion. Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 14.
It signifies that I am part of the Rustborn collective.
Rustborn. Did you voluntarily put that in your bones?
It just appeared.
So, like, you became part of that collective because you have that.
That is correct.
Okay.
One
so
does not choose to be part of the Rustborn collective. One is or is not.
What are the Rustborn collective known for? I mean, besides,
Being born of rust.
do you just rust?
I try not to.
Okay, is that living metal? It looks like it moves.
Metal is not alive.
Metal can be?
How far away is Otter from this scenario?
Let's have you roll a d20 and find out how far away you
I
are.
get like slightly offended when she was
6.
6, you're about 30
like,
feet
"Do you
away.
rust?"
Okay.
I'm just like, I try
Um,
not to.
I kind of look and I'm not understanding what's going on with these two, but I'm really curious on why that's happening. Why there's this thing, because Otter's not a big fan of constructs or anything metal or anything like that. He's a pretty natural dude, so you might have to go investigate, stop whatever he's doing,
Okay.
and meander on over.
As Otter walks up, what was the question?
I said, is it living metal? And he said, metal doesn't live. And I'm like, it can?
This is purely mechanical clockwork.
But it just showed up, right?
That is correct.
So, how could it possibly be purely mechanical? It have to be magical or living for it to show up in your body without you knowing.
That certainly is a hypothesis that one could have.
Okay, does it hurt?
I do not feel anything.
Would you want someone to remove it?
That is an interesting question.
Okay, you think about that and come back and let me know.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Removal will be beneficial. Yes.
That
Oh,
was quick.
I think I know a guy who has a bone saw that could get that out for you.
4 of them.
Let us try this.
Okay. I'm gonna wander over to where you are.
Yeah. Which I'm just like,
You know.
they're like, the way I perceive this going.
He is madly writing down stuff
like-
as he walks. And there's one other guy who is watching this happen, and he is writing stuff down and walking along with.
Little cuck scribe watching.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't, like, the way I perceive this interaction going is like, you ever seen like somebody who doesn't like animals and like a dog comes up to them and they're so nice and they're trying to lick them and they're just like,
Yeah.
I'm just imagining all these like skeletons coming up and like trying to get these flyers. And I'm like, oh God. Oh, what the fuck?
Please come to our
Please
carnival.
just go to the carnival. Like, there's something inside me that's like, because I have all these cleric like abilities that are like turn undead,
Mm-hmm.
This is your
just
natural enemy.
kill undead, get them away from me, and here I am. I'm like, oh God, yeah, just take them all, take all the flyers, and I'm just like very uncomfortable in this sort of environment. So like when Drax comes up, he's like,
You're like a helpful, healy dude, bird.
whatever you want, just get me away from the please.
This gentleman, I think, has a metallic issue. I point to it. What? And you have a bone
There's another
saw.
as you were having this conversation and he's pointing, another arm appears out of his back and reaches around with a pen and continues to write.
How many hands does he have? Is that a third hand?
It seemed to just kind of come out of where his ribcage was.
Are we gonna like open Pandora's box here? Like we're gonna like cut this thing out of him and like it's gonna be like iRobot, like we just gave him sentience and then like
No. Like he said he didn't have it before, and that it appeared, and he doesn't want it anymore.
So, does it look like one of our brooches?
No,
Can I use
not even remotely.
Can I
Okay.
use detect magic and see is it magical?
Okay. When you cast Detect Magic, you see the book is magic that he's holding, the needle or the pen that he's holding is magic, and there is a faint magical core buried inside this piece of metal.
Okay.
But it is just a trace.
He has volunteered for this surgery.
Oh, I mean I actually have like don't I have 4 of them? Like didn't like a bunch of them drop or were they
Yeah,
all like
yeah.
You have a saw
kit.
and like bone anchors or bone spikes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bone spikes that
Bone
like,
nails.
burrow
Yeah.
into
We got
Really
one
bone.
of these, I think.
yes.
Yes.
That it says it's for shaping bone.
So I thought that you could just scrape it out, and then he wouldn't be one of the Rustborn anymore.
It's like a middle school girl like picking up a worm to go fish. Like, oh, God. Okay, I'll start cutting it out of him, I guess.
Gently, just where it's attached.
Nana, what's the Rustborn Collective?
Oh God,
That's a medicine check. How was it?
not great.
What'd you get?
A 2.
Okay,
I'm
so
just like hacking this guy to
Well,
pieces.
there aren't any organs, so you're not quite sure.
he's also already dead. So
Well, I have a +6 to medicine, so it's
Okay.
an 8.
So as you like cut down, like this whole like section of bone, like you can kind of make a cut, and like the whole section of bone, like you for a minute you forget that bones kind of need to be attached, and it just kind of like opens up like ungloriously or unceremoniously, and his whole arm just kind of like goes limp with the book, and it drops out of his hand.
Oh god, I don't.
Another arm comes out, and you see this, like you see it now, or whoever was paying attention to where the other arm came from, you see like from kind of the bottom like rib here, like detaches from the sternum, and it reaches down, and it kind of like just separates into the necessary bones needed to form a hand, and it picks up the book, and he continues to write with the other one as he is still pointing with the first one, and his hand kind of like goes over to like hold it from falling off.
I'm sorry, I'm not a surgeon. It's not my specialty.
Please continue.
Okay.
I'm watching them all.
It's still good. It's still good.
Two.
Again.
Okay, so you manage to like it's the blade slips a little bit, and like the whole shoulder
Can I assist at
I'm just
all?
like, I'm just like digging around. in
comes
this poor
out.
guy.
Like the arm, he's now holding his arm separate, but on a weirdly positive note, you've opened it up enough now that then the arm is like severed off, you do see that there is like a tendril of metal that goes into the bone and comes back out like to the other part of this shoulder. Like it's burrowed into the bone. Kind of like a little, I don't know,
Worm.
metallic octopus kind of a deal. Worm.
Just try grabbing it and ripping it out.
I don't think you should touch it.
So in machine speech, I
Wait,
asked,
before you do that, can I ask the voice?
Nana
the-
comes back. Can't say that I've heard of it. Sounds like a great name for a band.
okay,
I'm gonna ask my brain weasels. Like if
Is this thing Melresh, or is this anything that you have seen before? And go.
The Malresh in you
yeah.
says, interesting. That's the only sense you get from it, is it's
Oh.
interesting.
Do you want me to touch it? Like, could you just absorb it? Do you want it?
Yes.
All right, listen. I'm just gonna make this a lot more simple,
And I'll take out my hand, my gross hand, and I'm just gonna grab it with my hand.
Okay, when you touch it,
Yeah.
what you see is all of the bolts go like this. They don't, not in a way that hurts you, they go and you see the tendrils come out,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're like undulating a little bit, like a I don't know, like an air squid, if you will, as you hold it,
yeah.
and then they just go limp.
Okay.
So did Drax like pull it out? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what happened to the skeleton? Anything?
Nothing. Now he's just standing there with an arm now fully loose because there's nothing connecting it to the rest of his body.
You can just tie it back on.
Yeah, maybe we should like a
Can
tourniquet
I,
or
can I
something.
use like
Glue.
mend?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use mend on him.
Okay.
Mending, sorry.
Oh, thank you. That is very much better.
You're welcome. Tell your
You
friends.
feel-
First
What is
one's
it about
free.
your skills that allows you to do this type of operation?
Well,
I
I thought I was the
highly
surgeon here.
skilled professional
I
goblin.
mean, more like a butcher with that arm coming out.
Your services were appreciated in giving this individual better access to properly touch the Rustborn item.
Yes, that's why I needed him, because you know it's hard to get in there.
It truly is.
Did I just become an assistant?
I think you did.
Nurse scalpel.
Okay.
And
Does he like?
and he mended it up really nicely too.
Yeah, so you just came in. plunked
Now,
it.
what do I have in my hand right now?
I will say, after you did cast Mend, you can see the bone there. It looks fresher, like more like alive. Does that make sense? You can see more of the fine bone detail.
Does
So we could set up like a beauty shop here and make some money.
Right.
Rejuvenating
like,
your
now
old
comes
bones.
the time for payment? As I discuss.
I didn't know we could do anything, so tell your friends that it costs... How much do we charge?
1 platinum?
A platinum if they want to get their thing removed.
And membership into the cult.
Yeah.
1 platinum is an accurate price. And he reaches into like his sash, and you hear a little jingle. He pulls out 1 platinum and gives it to you. The other 2 hands kind of like go back under as he picks up the book and continues to write.
Thank you. Come again.
In machine speech, I ask, where did you get that thing they just removed?
The skeleton doesn't say anything to you. The thing in your hand
That went limp.
went limp.
The little
Starts to
squid?
rotate on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, I came from Order.
Which order?
The nature of Order.
Oh.
Is it talking back to you? Because I think it's just kind of...
You hear it making weird clinks and clanks.
Yeah.
And then
Binary.
is he making clinks and clanks or is he...
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
It's like in the Aliens movie where she makes all those weird sounds with her mouth. That's what Otter's doing right now, behind his
Yeah.
mask.
Because that's funny enough. Yeah. And constructs are my favorite enemy. So, but that's how I learned machines. So I'm all.
Do you...
Give me a, let's say, Arcana check,
Arcana.
and I'll give you a bonus, with advantage.
14.
With advantage. Sorry.
Oh. 16.
You know that Order is a place. The plane of Order is a place of many constructs. Or planes of Order, I should say.
Okay, so I kind of look at everybody who's around, and I'm like, kind of give them a wink, like, I'll call you later. You know what I mean? Kind of one of those things.
I mean, do you want this thing? Like, do you guys want this thing? Like, point to myself.
I'm like, let's put it. We could send it to Nana. Or we could put it in the
You
bag.
hear
Like, because usually you just suck things into my hand if you want them, but you didn't for this, so what do I do
the
with it
Malresh
now?
side of you
Yeah.
says it must be destroyed. The other side of you says it must be preserved.
Oh, man, let's make you miserable. Here, send it to Nana.
Okay,
There you go.
Nana, we
I
have
asked
incoming. Okay.
Can I ask this?
Construct stuff.
The skeleton, if they seem like very introspective beings. Can I ask him, like, do you feel differently now that we've cut this out of you? Full-blown existential crisis. Oh my god, I feel and see everything all at once.
Ooh. I want to dance.
Existence is pain.
The movement of my left side is now more free. I believe that I am slightly lighter in my step, and there is more clarity in the things that I see.
Write that down in your review.
I already have. But thank you for
5
suggesting.
stars.
Okay, yeah, we'll tell your friends. You said we'll find them. Also, here's a flyer.
Which
Which kind?
It's a buy one get one.
It's I'm debuting my new enchanted
Soaps.
there. So it's a feather, but it's been enchanted with I forgot, what did I do? It was like a minor illusion or something or other, but it like kind of like sparkles a little bit, and then like it has like an illusory script that comes on it. It's like, join the cult of the flyer today. It's like, get in at the ground level. Be one of the founding members.
Scan this code.
I don't say the cult of the flyer, but the
This is agreeable. And
Oh,
he
you
takes
join it?
he takes the feather, and he
Does he have a hat or anything? Put it in.
trying to think of where he would put it.
Does he have like
Does
a
it-
flower loop or whatever? Like he
In
could
his
put in his
sash?
lapel?
Would one of the other hands take it? And put it
one
He-
hand that holds it
Blows
everywhere.
around in his rib cage.
The book that
over
he's
him?
holding, he puts it between the spine of the book and like the pages in the spine, so the feather, like the top of the feather, is hanging out, and it's in there.
Cool. Well,
And as he does so, the book changes color. What is your favorite color? What is Kree's favorite color?
Does your religion have a color combo?
it's white and yellow.
Oh.
It turns white and yellow.
Hell yeah.
The other guy, the guy next to him, looks at him and starts writing.
Boy, out of the oven into the frying pan for that guy. Like you get this one religion ripped out of you, and then another one put right back in. Like, what are you writing down there? What'd you write down on that?
Which one are you asking?
The one that's the little cuck scribe that's watching everything happen.
The narc.
The art scribe.
He the two hands pop out. A page is turned so he can read from you on this side, and on the other side he's continues to write on the other side of the page, and like flipping pages as he reads. The white airborne individual gave this skeleton a feather that was glistening, and when that glistening feather was put into the spine of this book, of his scribe book, the surface of the scribe book changed colors to white and yellow. And after that, I was asked by the flying white individual what I was writing in this book, and I said, and it goes into, it just starts repeating.
I'm gonna like as he's like in the middle of his constant reverberation, I'm gonna take another one and I'm gonna stick it in his book while he's talking. Like
Another scribe comes over and starts writing in addition.
the cycle repeats itself. Before you know it, all of them, every single person's got.
So you're gonna start walking around sticking flowers or sticking feathers in books? Okay.
This will be like meander off, like Oprah. You get a feather.
I look at Guil. You're
Give me
there,
a
right?
perception check.
I'm assuming I'm just chilling, watching this all. Yeah.
18.
Perception.
That's fancy.
What'd you roll?
18.
Wow.
16 on the die.
You did.
Okay.
Two.
Yeah.
So you notice as after you put that in one of those and you're kind of like feeling good about yourself, you see that there's a little in one of the corners of the page that he's writing on, a feather just kind of appears in like the corner. And you look back on the other people, and after that they do that, there's a feather there. So
Just like
all
in, like,
the,
a little
the
corner?
top corner of all the pages where they are writing now has a little feather on it.
This is gonna be your first city where they worship you.
That definitely probably won't come back to haunt me.
Like, Gil, that looks kind of crazy. Let's go over here and do something.
Sure.
What do you want to do? We just set up?
I mean, do we have to help set up the carnival? They're gonna do it themselves, aren't they?
They go, how about you get into a ball and I'll just walk on you and we'll zoom around the area.
Sure, you can toss me into the skeletons. We just go pull for skeletons.
That'd be rad.
Are we doing that?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, give me a perception check. So let's see how many. Let's see how packed of a little density you can find.
Ooh, wow. Said perception, right?
Yep.
21.
Oh. Okay. So you find you remember that seeing Drax like escort skeletons to like a spot, and he inadvertently kind of like got them all like in one little space, and they're all standing there. They're all standing there, and like they're ready to go. They're just waiting for it.
Okay. So of course then I'm like, whoa, 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 pretend like I'm gonna fall off, and as I fall backwards, I kick with my feet, pushing Guil towards him.
Okay, Gil. So I want a dexterity check from Otter. And Guil, I want to know: are you gonna help Otter do this, or are you just gonna be a kind of a bystander in this whole shenanigans?
I mean, I'm rolling into him.
Are you gonna try to hit him though?
I mean, yeah, maybe I'll steer a little bit.
Okay,
If I need to.
go ahead. Both of you, give me a dexterity check.
Oh my god! Check or save?
Check.
5. So I totally like this.
16.
16. Okay. You manage to hit him, and there's about 3 that are there's 3 that are still standing, as the rest of them kind of just go flying and topple into one another. You have the momentum. You could curl around and come back and hit those other 3.
Let's do it. Pick up the spare.
Okay.
Right?
Give me the dexterity check.
Oh, no. I have 4.
4. You curl around and you end up like rolling over one of the ones that had already been knocked down, and it totally throws you off course.
You roll over me with a 4. I'm like, oh, sorry guys. We're trying to practice a new thing for our routine, and
A small crowd of other scribes shows up to mark the position and things of the scribes who fell down.
And that's how the game of bowling was invented.
right? And I'm like, oh, you okay, buddy? Thanks. All right, that was pretty fun. I'll try that later.
If we ever need to get out of skeletons, just pull me into it.
Right?
Carnies start belting out their lines, their call lines to get people to come, and the skeletons are just, I mean, they'll walk up to see what's going on, and they'll like document, but nobody's partaking.
What was the fizzy drink that made you lift off the ground? Was it candy or a cotton candy or a drink or an
Red
ice
Bulls.
cream?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Right. It was
I thought it was
It
something.
was a candy, but
It was the candy.
It was like wasn't it like a 1 in
Yeah.
D20 roll or something?
Yeah, it was-
So
it was-
like 1 of 20
Oh.
options.
Yeah.
In the game. Okay.
Yeah.
No, not the candy I just got, but the original candy from season 1 that the Carnefall was selling, and little kids would eat it and it'd float off the
I
ground.
remember, yeah.
Was it cotton candy? What was it? Like a push-up? Or I can't remember.
Give me 1 second here.
All right.
Did we run out?
I don't know. They should be selling it at the carnival, but I think I'm going to try to give one to one of the skeletons to see what he does.
Can they eat? Probably not. I'm out here just performing unlicensed surgery.
Right? You just got them lined up. Are you just doing this standing up, or are they laying down, or how are you doing this?
I think I just reached up on my little tippy toes and
Yeah, because you're pretty
grabbed it.
small.
Yeah, I'm a goblin, so
Do you just
grab
put a
it.
foot in like between 2 ribs and then push yourself up like a ladder? You know, all right.
I just grab it. I don't don't know if any other or any other skeletons will come by who want these removed or not.
Right?
I mean, if I get another one, we could give it to Lanchos.
We could.
Give what's lunch?
The little
Weird
squid
mechanical
Oh yeah.
thing.
thing.
Yeah. Now you have a staff too, don't you? Have like a staff or something?
Staff.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
We haven't fought anything in a while.
I can't find the candies.
Uh-oh. Oh, and did you print off those the candy cards and the leather shoe with the caltrops and stuff like that? I think I messaged you last week at this time.
From the elves? Or
From Nana. She sent the leather shoelace with the caltrops and the frog legs and
I suck.
there's no need to know. Care package. Not written out.
well, I gotta put it in my folder because I got these little card holder places. See, I put those in there.
God, I don't know where those candies went.
Want to read about it?
Oh, holy cow.
He sent me initially the like it on Messenger, and I was like, oh my god, I have to scroll down.
Right? It's cool that it's expandable.
What are you looking at?
The scythe.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
the big
cool.
sickle.
You can like
Yeah, that's
drag and
pretty
drop that
fucking
stuff
rad.
into OneNote, and then you can have all kinds of media and stuff in there, like PDFs and images and words together.
That thing's pretty beefy too, so.
Yeah.
So is this the this is your staff made
That's
out of the adamantium and that weird part of its
piece,
head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, you finally put that on something nice.
Well, they wanted all this copper,
They
right?
wanted copper and steel.
And then we're like, well, how about adamantium?
And they're like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they some I can't remember where it is, but one of the carnies does have like candies that will allow you to like
Just
float up and then like feather fall down. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, Gil, let's go fuck with these skeletons some more and get some of the floaty candies.
And give it to the skeleton.
Yeah, see what happens.
Okay.
It's like some
Sound good?
candies.
All right. So we trot over there and I put a couple of gold or whatever it is for I don't know how many candies.
A gold gets you like 10 candies.
Okay, so we grab. All right, you get 5, I get 5. Let's go see if those skeletons that we knocked over went. You know, we're like, oh, we're so sorry. Would you like a candy?
Yeah, but if they don't have a stomach though.
Well, you know, they have like 8 arms. So let's see. I mean, we start off with 1 candy, and if it doesn't work, then we give them to. We just take them ourselves.
We should just give one skeleton 5 candies and see what happens.
Okay. Well, let's start off with 1 to see if it works.
That's true.
Okay. So.
You give the skeleton the candy. Thank you. And they put it in there.
I go, no, you put it in your mouth.
You have to eat it.
Takes it
Like
without taking off the wrapper. Starts to lift up. Continues to chew on it. Lifts up.
And I look at all the other scribes. I'm like,
The 2 other
"Are you
arms
seeing
come
this?"
out and they're kind of like this from underneath as he continues to write, and then like slowly comes back down to the ground, and the 2 arms come back in.
I look at the other scripts. Did you see that? Did you get that down? Did you write that down? And I'm like, let's give these guys.
It has
some-
accurately been written.
Let's give one skeleton 4 candies.
Okay, let's do it. Right.
He takes the 4 candies.
No, in the mouth.
No. Eat it.
Gotta eat yum-yums.
Flies higher than the first one, but also then eventually comes back down.
That's not exciting. Should we give the skeleton one?
You see now there's a second row of scribes that is watching what's going on, and you guys will recall that there were some individuals who were walking in groups of 5, carrying a lantern, carrying lanterns. They now are kind of positioned around things here, just watching.
What seems to... Is there any difference between the lantern people and the others? Like, so they're not riding, they have a lantern?
They are carrying a lantern.
Didn't you say they had like some sort of like outfit on? Like they had some sort
Different
of
clothing.
on?
Yep.
I'm gonna go up to one of the lantern holders and say, "Hey, nice lantern," and then like gesture, like I have my own lantern.
Brother of the lantern.
They don't say anything.
Man, I feel judged. My lantern's really nice though. You're just
Poor choice. Your lantern is perfectly adequate. Some might even say too big.
Yeah.
Just
I mean-
don't put your lantern up against other people's lanterns. You never know.
My lantern is super cool. Magical.
You see a so give me a what's your guys' passive perceptions? Who's got the highest passive?
13, I think. Yep.
I have 17.
Guessing that's higher than what Drax has.
Yeah, mine's a little low.
Okay, so Guil, out of the corner of your eye, you see a section of the town glowing green, and it is rapidly coming your way.
It's just a light.
The glowing, the glowing seems to be coming from approximately on the ground. Like you can see that it's a sphere of glow, but it is on its way, almost beelining straight for you.
Guys, maybe we should just go into like one of the caravan, just to see, be out of the way of this glowing thing that's coming.
Okay.
So I trundle towards the closest, whatever, wagon.
Okay. Are you guys going with?
I guess I look and I see Gil kind of take off a little quicker than expected.
Snoping out.
Yeah, I'm all, okay. And then I kind of shuffle behind Gil. Like,
Okay.
"Everything
I just
okay?"
point towards the glowing. I'm like, it's glowing. Maybe we should just go.
All right, we're
Kree,
just going
what
to
you
go to the
doing?
menagerie.
Yeah, whatever is the closest caravan wagon thing.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you can stay if you want
I'll just
to.
get on top.
Okay.
You know?
So the three of
So I
you
can
go inside.
see-
You're standing up on top.
I'm gonna look out the window though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out the window too to see what happens.
So
You have to
what
stand
you
on the
see-
step stool.
What you see is a considerably taller individual, probably 15 to 20 feet tall,
Wow.
that is glowing a deep and like iridescent, I'm going to say lich green. If that makes sense,
Wow.
right? Like it's like this color of green, but it is just emanating. It drowns out. It's the same green that is part of like the other little lantern carriers we're holding, but this is far brighter, and it's emanating from this individual.
Are they skeleton? Are they
They are
kind of lich-like?
I didn't quite catch the specification. Did you say it's one?
It's one individual.
Okay.
They are
20 foot tall, roughly.
20, like it's like a 20-foot tall skeleton, but it is draped in these green and like it's draped in like green and black, like ethereal mist. You can see that it's skeleton from when it comes out of the mist as it moves, but like the mist catches up to it and just kind of like oozing this colorful mist.
And it's like
Necromancer green.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like hauling ass over toward, like it's moving
It's
towards it.
yes. I mean it's tall, so when it takes a step, it moves quickly, right? But it goes past where you all are, and like as you see it, you don't feel. It doesn't instill you with a sense of fear.
Doesn't seem aggressive.
Sorry, I've been awake a really long time today.
Oh no, all of us have. So yeah.
It doesn't seem overly aggressive as it goes by you, but it goes up to the skeleton that you did surgery on, and one hand just kind of picks that individual up, and it brings it up to its face. And like you can see it just like carefully looking at them. And then another hand kind of comes around and picks up the book and is holding the book separate from him as he just kind of investigates this individual.
I'm just like looking over the windowsill.
You just see two ears and these two little eyes.
I'm just
Am I in trouble?
just the nurse. It's, the surgeon's over there. You know? Okay, so obviously we do
Well,
Well, what is he doing
not
to the-
necessarily. He's
just looking at the skeleton.
maybe he wants me to do it again. Does that skeleton have any?
Before you even have the chance to finish that sentence, he sets the skeleton down, gives it back the book, turns around, and this piercing bellow kind of rings out. Show who did this.
Sinks down.
Just like I'm just standing there. I'm just gonna like drop the bone saw.
Right? Yeah.
I assume they all point at us.
The skeleton he set down pointed at you. It now comes up to you, and it bends over a little bit because it is considerably higher than the height of this thing.
Patronize me.
And
I can
its head comes down, and its
Up.
its head is huge, right?
fly. Ruffle my feathers.
It's larger.
Your wings, expand.
I feel my
And it,
pocket dimension
like-
plug slip a little bit. I tighten up.
the skull like comes out of the mist cloud a little bit, and you can see like this burning yellow or burning green glow of orbs inside of its eyes as it says, "Did you remove the Rustborn from this individual?"
I did not personally remove it. I
Did you assist?
assisted, yes.
Who removed?
Drax?
Show us.
Drax, where you at?
Oh, shoot.
Like,
Okay, so Drax is inside, like
Yeah, like I go back
huddling.
to the wall with my
If you
lantern.
use that voice, Drax isn't gonna hear you.
Breath. Ooh. Pop one in that thing. Thaumaturgy.
Okay, you thaumaturgy Drax,
Drax!
and it echoes like through the whole thing. All the skeletons just kind of stop. Like you can see this, like because of where you're at. They all like look up a little bit and then quickly start writing. right? Drax, you hear your name being yelled, and from where you're at, there's lots of little cracks in the wall here, and you can see this like green and black mist like oozing into.
Am I in trouble? Yell out the window.
I don't
Because if I'm in trouble, I'm not coming out.
Is
This
the
big
mist doing it?
skeleton.
Is it just mist? Is it affecting us in any?
Doesn't seem to be affecting you.
Somebody wants to
Show
talk to
yourself.
you.
It comes down and it puts its head right in the window.
I scream
Like you
a
can
little girl.
you as it puts its as its head comes down into the window, the glowing green from the eyes casts this eerie shadow on the other side as it comes down, like the light, like you can see it, and it just like illuminates the whole room as if it was daylight.
I hold up my little lantern, like almost like a shield, and if I remember correctly, so it does some stuff.
So yes, now that you can see, how does it work exactly? What is it that you can see?
Okay, so
See
it
true
says,
form or whatever?
Illusionary.
yeah, within 45 feet, illusion spells of 3rd level or lower are suppressed. Any invisible or hidden magical runes, glyphs, or sigils are revealed. And let's see, also, Fey, Fiend, or Celestial types feel unease within the lantern's glow, suffering disadvantage on stealth well within the radius.
Okay, you're inside the. Are you gonna look through the window?
Yeah.
Okay, and what you see when you look through is all across the bone structure of this individual are sigils. Like it is just tattooed into the bone. This bone looks pristine in its like cleanliness and detail, except for this glowing gold sigils that just decorate its face. Like in like the Mummy, where they've like the whole face is
Right.
just it's like that, but like yeah.
He asked me to, so it's not my fault. I'm just being helpful.
Little one, you are in no danger. Show yourself.
You're terrifying.
Be that as it may, show yourself.
I'm just like, I lower the lantern a little bit and look over it.
Come out of the structure.
No. Why?
We wish to ask you questions.
Usually people, when they're asking questions, are quite so aggressive or angry.
Maybe it's a skeleton. Maybe it just doesn't have emotions.
Like, give it a candy.
Yeah, give it a floating candy or something.
Me?
You will bring yourself out of the structure now, or be
Ben!
considered a threat to the city.
Anyway,
Mom,
I feel like
Mom.
you should ask, please. Maybe they'll come out better.
they go, Nana, what was that thing we sent you? The born thing, the Rustborn heart thing.
You all start to get a sense of it is now becoming this creature is starting to lose its patience. Like it is the green is getting a little bit deeper in green, and the black is getting a little bit more tenderly and anger. Like you just get the sense that like it came in like kind of sweet and gentle for this thing, and now it does not seem to be sweet and gentle. It wants you to come out. While you're having this emotional crisis,
Yelling men like
Nana
Mom, help,
Nana
Mom.
says, "This is an ancient living machine. I have not seen one of these in all of my years, I've only heard of this technology. Where did you find it?
There's more of them. We're in a whole village of skeletons that have these. And we get this big 20-foot tall guy now asking.
If you could bring me some, I would greatly appreciate it.
We'll see. We'll see. I might have to have that one back. I don't know. We'll play it by ear here. 'Cause he's looking into
Toodles! I don't know what Nana would say in a situation like that.
I'm all, thanks for the jelly sandwich. XXOO.
Be sure to wash your ass.
I'm like, okay, Drax, let's go. Let's do it. And I run up behind Drax, and I'm like, and I just kind of pick Drax up, and I take up. So I'm 4 feet tall. I think you're 3 feet tall. So it's nothing short of a.
It's a
It's
leftover
like
monster.
two kids hold like
It's a
one kid
corpse of a
holding
monster.
another
Exactly.
kid. I'm like,
Like, okay, let's go out before he lasers us or something.
So as you come out,
You want like a strength check or anything, or?
no, I'm going to say that I'm going to say that in Drax's current emotional state, you could probably just manhandle them.
Okay.
Is that cool?
yeah.
Like, okay, we're out of the menagerie.
Okay.
And I'm standing next
As you
to
step
Drax.
out, it kind of takes a step back, and you see it get down on its hands and knees, and kind of like its head is now basically as big as you are, right? And it is like right in your face.
And I'm cowering and I'm pretty small.
Like, it's okay.
But now you can see, because you are outside holding your thing, and there's nothing obstructing your view.
Yeah.
You see a whole host of like this creature is wearing a glass scale armor under, like, it's the tunic, like, does it make it visible to everybody or just you?
Just me.
Okay,
I
so
think. Wait,
it is basically wearing a full scale mail armor that is just completely obscured by the green and black mist.
well, I guess anyone can see it within
Within the radius of effect.
within the radius of effect.
Okay, so y'all are seeing this then. This guy is completely armored. Aside from his head and like the tips of his hands, completely armored. There is a very big great sword attached to his back under a shield, which, like, you can see it, like, as he was climbing down, you could see the sword sticking out and like the sides of his shield. So as he's like down on his hands and knees, he almost looks like a turtle, right? From your perspective, like what you can see outside of him looks like he's got a shell.
Terrifying.
And the head is huge and humanoid.
Yeah.
It has very large canine teeth that are sticking down, but not like the upper canines are not as big. Like, it is almost a little saber-toothy on
Sure.
the coming down. And it says, "How did you remove the Rustborn?"
I just grabbed it.
Uh-oh.
Show me again. And what you see kind of from your left, you see two sets of lantern bearers with another individual that is in chains from one of the lanterns. Like, the lantern has the chain affixed to it, and it droops down to this individual who is basically like, it looks like they are almost walking on all fours, like a rabid monkey, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Like, they look just deranged and snarling. And as they bring this thing,
feels real good.
as they bring this thing closer to you, like it is lashing out at you.
Okay.
But I will say, you see the mechanical parts of it are all super duper shiny, way shinier than this other thing that you took out.
Ooh, shiny. Okay, I don't want to get bit though, so somebody's gonna have to hold him down.
He takes his hand and puts his hand on it, and just, and his, I mean, he's a big individual, and his hand just literally flattens this thing, and he's just like, it's like a zombie. If you could imagine like a wall falling on top of a zombie, it's kind of what it looks like. It's like.
Okay. So I see like one or more. How many of these things do I see, or is it just one large one?
It is. It almost looks like barnacles. Like it's the thing that Dan has drawn there, but it almost looks like it's barnacled inside and over and on. Like one of the arms looks like it's almost completely metal. Like the bone itself has been replaced with metal.
Oh. Okay. I will. I'm gonna ask my brain weasels. So, like, can this be removed like the other one?
The ordered part of you
Mm-hmm.
says it is a simple matter.
Mm-hmm.
The Malresh part of you says let it be.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm not sure that this will work the same because he seems like way far gone, but like I'm gonna see if I can grab like one of those little barnacles off.
Okay, as soon as you touch it, what you hear is the sound of crunching bone as the mechanical parts rip themselves out. And I need everybody to give me a initiative.